lot of people and they're like, I don't know what my passion is. Because they just don't feel anything, right? And so be mindful of your addictions and distractions. Because those addictions and distractions, and you know, they can range from, you know, just being on the phone, social media, you know, to, you know, drugs, you know, and alcohol, work, sex, TV, everything in between, shopping. I mean, everyone's got their little, you know, pill, whatever that pill, however you want to call it, right? For me, it's eating. You know, usually it's like, if I don't want to feel something, it usually goes to a big bowl of pasta, rice pasta, but you know. So, what's the thing that you do that when you don't want to feel your feelings? So that's also good information. Like if you start to observe yourself, like, are you really hungry? Do you really need the cigarette? Like what is going on that's making you sort of do this thing that's probably not really healthy for you? And again, some things, obviously we need food and food's very healthy, but how are you using the food, right? Obviously we need to buy things sometimes, but how are you, shopping? Are you going overboard? So we hope sex is good. You should have sex, right? But like, are you doing it in an unhealthy way? So, so the reason that I was saying that was because we tend to we want to numb the bad feelings, but that means that we're also numbing the good feelings. And so if you can't feel the bad, that means you can't feel the good, which means you can't feel excitement, passion, joy, happiness, right? So, and then that goes back to what I was saying before about confronting things as they come up, right? Because when you don't confront things when they come up, you bury them, you deny them, and guess what? They're in your body somewhere. And that also numbs you, right? And so the more you can just process things as they come up, then you're a little bit more free and clear to feel your feelings. And your feelings, your emotions are information for you. So I know feelings get a bad rap in our culture. I like to say everybody walks around emotionally constipated. It's true. So, it's all about the emotional detox to me. In our particular culture, right? We're so left brain and we need to be more right brain. Because it gives us information. So what are you getting excited about? How are you feeling when you're trying something new? Because again, if you don't know who you are, what you like to do, who you like to be with, how are you going to judge that, right? It's going to be how do you feel when you're doing that, right? Does this feel good or does this feel bad? Does this feel weird? And weird you got to take with a grain of salt because sometimes weird is just because it's so new and it feels a little awkward, but give it a minute and actually might feel good. So how are you feeling in all these different situations? That gives you information.